In the school anthem, the number 3 stanza says, "Only the best is good for our school. Do not settle for the less when you know you deserve the best."
Hi, it's time out with old students, and today we are here with Abibat Teniola Rabiu, a graduate of Remo Secondary School, who is making us proud with our political achievements and our educational history. Good morning, Teniola.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I am doing fine, ma.
All right. Could you please tell us about yourself?
My name is Abibat Teniola Rabiu, a first student of TASUEDSU University of Education. I am currently studying political science. I am an intentional lover of growth. I served as the departmental librarian in my year 2. I served as the departmental vice president in my year 3. And presently, I am serving as the student union vice president in my year 4.
Thank you. How has Remo Secondary School groomed you into the person you are today?
Remo Secondary School, our watchword is always honesty is the best policy. And I could remember during the time I was still an undergraduate, after our morning devotion, the school management and the teachers do take their time to give us word of encouragement by saying doing the right thing at the right time with the right people at the right place. And this has always been one of my watchwords. During admission into our institution, I hold on to that word that I want to do the right thing at the right time. I started moving with people of great influence and which changed my life positively. And secondly, in the school anthem, the number 3 stanza says, "Only the best is good for our school. Do not settle for the less when you know you deserve the best." When I was in my year 3, there are some students telling me that I shouldn't go for the post of departmental vice president. I should contest for the post of college welfare director. And I had to tell them that I am capable for this post of vice president. I won't settle for the less when I know I deserve the best. One of my best subjects in school then is government. And I do have the highest mark in that government. Gaining admission, I realized that government is just like a revision to me since it is related to the course I'm studying, which is political science. So I don't even see that political science as something that is very difficult because it is just like revision. Most of the topic we are currently treating in our department, it is something I've done since when I'm still in Remo Secondary School. And I thank God for my teacher, Mr. Junaid Ahmed. He took his time to make sure that he takes us, is dedicated and his commitment towards his profession.
You know, there are some students in Remo Secondary School right now, and then some of them have left Remo Secondary School yet to gain admission into the university. And they probably might want to go into politics, but they think it will disrupt their education, their academics. What advice would you give students like that?
Number one thing is, before a student can intend to go into politics or engage in one profession or the other, he or she have to set a goals. Number one thing is, when I graduated in 2017, one of the goals I set for myself is I don't want to start chasing any guy because some students feel that when they finish secondary school, they have the freedom to do whatever they like. So I just feel like the remaining period I have to gain admission, the first thing I did is to acquire a vocational skills. So I learned hairdressing during that period. And during that period, I was also preparing for my JAM The first strike I did when the results was released, it wasn't good enough. So I had to sit for GCE. I already have a goals that I want to gain admission, so I have to prepare. I didn't give up during the process that I did the first strike. The result is not good. I did my GCE, the result is not good. And the third WAEC, I started working towards it and praying to God that, God, this is my third time of sitting for this WAEC. So I started putting in more efforts. In the process of sitting for the WAEC and JAM, I did JAM 3 times. I did the first one, I did the second one, I did the third one. The first JAM, I had 229. But because my WAEC result is not good, so I didn't gain admission when I had 229. And the second JAM, I had 224. And the third JAM, which I used to gain admission, I had 252. Wow. So I already created our goals that this is what I want to achieve. So my advice for fresh graduates is, once you graduate, have a goal. What is your goal? Do you want to get married immediately you graduate, or you want to further more? If you want to further more, you have to strive. You have to work towards it. You have to work towards it. That is number one. And number two is, associate yourself with people who will add value to your life. The kind of friends you associate with will determine how far you will go, how far you will progress. When I gained admission, I am privileged to get in contact with some of my senior colleagues, and some of them are parts of the executive in the department, while some are just a student, but they are academically sound. So I moved closer to them, and during the process, I was given mentorship and guidance. The third one is mentorship and guidance. Once you are able to connect with people that will add value to your life, the next thing is mentorship and guidance. If you are planning to study a particular course, ask from those that are currently studying that course that what are the subjects you did, what are the subjects combination in your JAM, in your WAEC, for you to know if you are on the right path. So if you are able to get that, definitely you won't even have experienced any difficulties when you want to choose your subjects combination in JAM. Most students do not consult people that are in that field. They feel like they can decide things on their own. When I wanted to choose political science for my third JAM, I didn't have literature in my O-level results. So I had to reach out to one of my friends who is currently studying political science in Teniola University of Education, and she told me that I can, if I don't have literature, I can replace it with mathematics. And I don't really have interest in anything calculation. I don't even have interest. If it is to read and understand, I can do that. But when it comes to calculation, so I just have to choose that mathematics, and I started moving with people that would take me that mathematics. And to the glory of God, I was given the political science. They didn't even change my course, because there are some students that if they are not able to meet up with the subjects combination, they will change their course. So I was given my course of study, which is political science. If they are aspiring to be in a leadership position, or maybe they want to be in a field that they want to be in a particular field, we have people that are successful in their different field. Number one is to discover yourself. It's not everybody that have interest in politics. And there are some people that they won't discover themselves. They will feel like they want to be like this person. Like when I learned hairdressing, I didn't discover myself. I just feel like